the adapter. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So it did. Fair enough. So you can do that on the fly and change your VMnet, or you can shut it down, reboot it, change it. You need to make sure that you're on VMnet 1. How do you know you're on VMnet 1? Because you are on the 199 network. Everybody with me? Excellent. Okay. So once you have that target, go ahead and go to File, Open.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's because I had it somewhere else. All right, so here you're going to go ahead and open up that folder, and you're going to select the BMX file, and you're going to click Open, and there you are. Now it should come up as paused. That's by design. Okay, that's by design. Let's take a look at the lab real quick. So Blackboard under assignments. Okay, if you look at lab 1, Windows 5. Look at the document. Okay, click Open. All right.
CIS target.
All right. So with this lab, what we're going to do is we're going to make the environment to where our Kali VM and this target VM are on the same network. Okay. Then each one of these items, there's like 10 of them, you're going to provide a screenshot proof that you did. Okay. So do an in-map scan of the server and take a screenshot of the results. Look at open ports and keep in mind which ones may be susceptible to vulnerabilities. You will need to cross-reference these with what you find in step 2. Step 2, provide a screenshot of one of the vulnerabilities you find from an OpenBot scan. Geez, you think this is important? I make you do it in week 2 homework, and that's the first 2 steps in the first lab. Okay, a lot of repetition here. Why? This is how you start off when you're doing any type of vulnerability assessment, vulnerability audit, pen test, right? Any type of security assessment of devices. Okay, if you don't have these few things under your belt, all right, it's kind of like driving a car. You know, everybody's got a driver's license, right? You just didn't just walk in, fall into a car, and start driving, right? You actually had to go through training and practice, and same concept. Same concept, right? All right. So provide a screenshot of your OpenBot scan. So analyze all those results. Okay. Right. Start formulating your attack plan. Right. As to how you might be able to infiltrate this server. Okay, based on those vulnerabilities you find. And trust me, you will find plenty. You will find plenty. Look at open ports from a lot of different applications. Right? Not all vulnerabilities are that show up in your vulnerability scan are going to be there. There could be more. There's a lot of other ways that you can attack a system than just by an application or an operating system vulnerability. There's weak passwords. There's information disclosure, all right, or as I like to call it, information stupidity. People leave FTP ports open. People leave files in FTP directories. All right, people leave stupid information on web pages. Hint, hint, hint. Given the data you found in number 3, exploit the server, i.e., get root somehow. You can't. There's like probably 3 or 4 different ways to do that. I'll start going over that next week. All right. Next week, I'm going to show you how to use Metasploit, and in particular, or as I like to call it, hacking made easy, Armitage.
So we are allowed to use Metasploit on
Of course. Anything in the Kali box, application-wise, is very good. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you have experience, by all means, have fun. Okay. Next, using any multitude of tools, again, do some research, try to gain a command shell. Provide several ways that you can already be obtained to do this. Alright? So number 4, you're going to exploit the server and find a vector. And then number 5, you're going to provide a screenshot of said vector. Okay? Number 6, again, a lot of Google searches, guys. This is kind of by design. All right. I want you to set up a way to persist on the server. So after you break into the box, and again, I'll go over some pointers here next week. After you break into the box, there are methodologies or mechanisms that you can use either through Metasploit or Netcat or custom code. All right, or if you are really good at systems administration, you can set up a backdoor that way. Okay. Number 6 sounds really, really, really hard. If it's really, really, really hard, you are overthinking it. I guarantee it. Now, you can make it hard and you can learn a lot and do it yourself, and that's perfectly okay. You'll get the same points as somebody who took the easy route and got it done in 30 seconds. And it can be done in 30 seconds. Okay? Think outside the box. Number 7, after gaining access, create your own account and access via Armitage. Or you can use Metasploit command shell as well. Either way is acceptable. Because guess what? It's the same way. Alright? But you have to do this via Armitage. Dump the passwords. Alright? The password hashes, excuse me. Provide a screenshot of them. Number 8, configure a service on the server that will provide you with remote access on an unconventional port. There are several ways to do this. This is a common methodology hackers use to hide their persistence. Now, can this be done in conjunction with number 6? Yeah, you could. As long as it's on an unconventional port. An unconventional port. Okay? What do I mean by an unconventional port? A tunnel. Okay? You need a tunnel, or you can set up telnet on, say, port 12345, SSH on port, 65,021. Something that is not mapped traditionally to that service. Number 9, using a brute force tool. Try to crack the administrator password via MS Remote Desktop or some other means. This is more of an exercise than an actual crack. If you can crack it, great. I'm just looking for the attempt. There are several tools in Kali. There's Hydra. There's John the Ripper. A couple others. There's a whole directory on password cracking. You want to find your own, download it? I think that's great. Have fun. Last but not least, not an actual flag, but as part of any pen test, any engagement, you're going to have to provide a report. Now, with this report, alright, it's got to be a doc file. You need to provide your screenshots and you need to provide a little bit of a write-up. Okay? What do I mean by a write-up? Basically, what did you find? What's wrong with this server? And at a high level, how would you fix it? I found this vulnerability. Fix for this vulnerability is this patch from Microsoft, KB 65041. Right? I found this, you have weak passwords for these users. Change them. I found this is a problem. Right? Now, I'm looking for at least a good half a dozen or so fixes. Now, you do not have to fix it. I don't want you to fix it. Please do not fix it. Okay? At least don't show me that you fixed it. If you want to go and take it yourself and fix it on your own time as just a practice for a defensive reason, do it outside class, no problem. But only after you turn in. Okay. If you want to clone this image and make it better for your own pen testing practice, it's fair game. It is activated. Okay? It is a academic license. You are students. Have fun. Okay? We'll go into more the nuts and bolts of this next week. But this kind of preps you, all right, as to what to do. Now, like I said, with all the other labs in this course, I don't care if you finish this next week and turn it in. I don't care if you finish it in week 5. I don't care if you finish it in week 10. I don't care if you finish it finals week and turn it in on the last day. Just get it turned in at some point in time. Okay? I'm totally cool with that. Because guess what? He has a little bit of experience. All right? He'll probably be done in a week or so. For those of you who've never touched Kali Linux before, you're going to need some time. And that's okay. That's totally okay. All right? I'd rather you spend the time and learn and hone your skills than to rush through it and miss 50% of the exercise. Make sense? Cool. Any questions on that? Anything at all? You guys are not going to bum rush me when I say, okay, have a good weekend.
Oh, I know.
Then you have okay. All right, then I'll see what this guy has here because he's Mr. Mac Trouble here. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all later.